What's going on, guys? Kaiger here. We're coming out swinging this week. I have a new thing for you. I posted on my Discord as well as on the YouTube, did a text poll, and let you guys know that I'm working on more cheat sheets, obviously. I have the Berserker one, which will be later today, as well as the canon ones are done. We're just waiting on the artwork to get finished, and then I'll have it out for you. So what I'm showing you right now is a free-to-play series in 2024, but with a twist. The twist being I am playing on the SEA Southeast Asia server N426, and I made my own guild, Kiger Crew. If you're in my guild, tag me on my Discord. I'll put you in that chat so you can see the guild channels. But we're going to talk about my experiences over here, what you should be looking to do on day one. It is currently day 2 right now in the game, but I have not touched a thing. And we're going to talk about day 1. Let's get into it. Alright, so first I took a couple important screenshots, and then I'll transfer back to the game and talk to you about some decisions. So in a lot of these gacha games, people talk about re-rolling, and there's only really one point in the game that you would even consider that in this game. I don't think it's a big deal, but if that's something that you're into, about 20-ish minutes into the game, you will get to do your first 10x, and that first 10x is guaranteed to have one 6-star fairy. These are going to be what we call Generation 1 fairies. How do I know which one? Blah, blah, blah. That's a different video I've already done. But in this first 10x, you can get one of the 4 Gen 1 fairies. I ended up getting Primrose, who is focused on PvP. Another very good one that you can go for, which I probably should have, but I didn't feel like rerolling, is Chestnut Rose, is very, very good for PvE. Camellia, I mean, she does okay damage for this low level, and Kandok is a heal, whatever. But these are the 4 ones that you can get, as well as the 3s and 4 stars are entirely random, but you are guaranteed one 6-star in your first 10x on the newbie banner. Then something very important that I think you should be doing is this check mark on the bottom, dismantle good flower fairies. That can sound counterintuitive, but that will just do the blue ones. They do a ranking order: blue, purple, and then orange, then red, then rainbow or pink. But this will just automatically get rid of the blue ones, so you don't have to come in here and dismantle them on your own, which will give you a different currency that you can transfer fairies for other fairies, make it easier to upgrade. Then something very important is this is a change that happened the middle or late last year, and that is once you hit a new level tier for Ancient Ruins or any kind of new armor tier, 20, 50, 80, 100, and then every 10 afterwards, it resets your 3 per day for the Ancient Ruins. So something that you should do very early on is do all 3 of your 20s as soon as possible. The game is going to make you do a normal. You can jump in, you can jump out, and then redo it as hard. But if you're doing it solo, you won't be able to do it. If you're doing the game with a couple of buddies, this is the point that you can immediately jump forward and do hard all 3 times. If you do the first normal and equipped everything you've been keeping up to date, you'll be able to do hard on the second and third time, no problem by yourself. But the first 3 levels, 20, 50, and 80, have different mechanics you got to watch out for. And here's an example. So stage 1 of like kind of thought process is stand in front of one of the blue lasers so you can stop it from healing. But as you can see, I'm with bots, and the bots are doing the same thing on the other end. What I can do is actually get both the blue lasers on this end, so he has no blue lasers, and then kill him slowly from there. You can definitely get stuck on this boss. There's a earlier on, there's a mini boss where there's only one laser, and this kind of teaches you mechanics as you go. I really wish on later levels we had mechanics like this. Maybe not on one of the things like this, but another game mode where we have more mechanics and such like this. Then this is something important. Once we get to level 50, you can start getting level 50 equipment. One that you won't be able to do day one, but you will have access to, is the level 50 Oath Cannon. Valrin, who sells in the main city of Sophilia, sells it for gold, so you can get an easy upgrade that way. Now this is the level 50 boss, and he's very easy, but the main thing you're looking out for is this red circle. He targets one person with the red circle, and then any allies around you inside the red circle take more, and you all take damage for that. But it gets exacerbated for the more people in it. So if you are the one with the circle, make sure your circle is away from people on your team. And this is the last one here before we go back over into the game, and that is you will get to a point where everyone's fighting over the level 50 boss, the world boss. You can do this with this world boss, you can do this with any world boss, you can do this with Gathering, you can do this with anything. And that is the lines. This is effectively channels. Once you're in the map right here, you can see it says line 4 up here. That's the one I'm currently in. You can see it notated right here. Green, not very many people. Yellow, there's more. Red is semi-full. So if anyone was to go to this map right now, they would go to line 4 because it's green. I went to this one, and that's where it shows me at right now. You can fight other people or group up with other people with red and yellow, but if you want to play solo, green is the way to go. Now let's get back into the game. Alright, so back into the game. The first thing, I'm reconnecting right now. That's the little rotating thing. So the very first thing I noticed when I came over to the Southeast Asia servers is they give less codes. There was only one code to redeem coming over here, whereas if you went over to NA or any of the other global channels, then you would have at least 3 active at any given point in time. So that's a point of contention there. But to kind of offset that a bit is we do have more free stuff within the game, actually. So as you see right here, this generally you can't do any without spending money. But we have a few events in the game right here. You can see this isn't over in global. Just doing your dailies, you're getting a couple of free summons and a couple of free gacha golds. You literally can't get gacha gold unless you pay, unless it's something very, very special over on global. Gacha total, that's normal. Rebate, that's total, that's normal. Daily tasks right here, we just talked about, right? Yeah, effectively the same thing. Daily quest, daily task, and now we're getting the rabbit coins to do the current event right now. Recharge, that's money. And here's something else that's new. Well, not new, that's special to SEA. I don't know if it's in the JP server or not, but as you see right here, just logging in for days in February, we get free stuff here as well, including a 10x for logging in 25 days during the month. That is a lot, as well as some red fragments and some pretty juicy stuff, actually, compared to what we normally see over there. Now, I haven't touched any of this stuff yet. As you see, day 2, I have not clicked it, not done anything. So we're still talking about day 1. Ideally, you would keep these rabbit coins until you have enough to get what you would be going for, especially as I don't mention this is a free-to-play account, and another important thing for doing it over here is if I did attempt to top up, all of my currency is in US cash, so even if I wanted to purchase anything right now, I legitimately can't through my phone app. I would need to do a third party. That's way too much stuff to go through to make it work. Now, talking about something for everybody, this redeem costume event, they should definitely bring this back for older servers. You just do your dailies. You get monster fur for killing monsters, AFK, or from doing the quests they give you once per day. You get the fantasy elements from doing your ancient ruins 3 times a day, and you get the spindle right here for progressing in Path of Fire Sword. Now, it's very important that I just mentioned this right here, because a lot of people will get lost trying to find the monster leather quest right there. Talk to Tess. You talk to her. I'm right by her, so we can just show it to you. But you can entirely ignore this. Never have to do it once ever, and you'll get everything. Talk to her. Then if you click on it, it'll tell you a little bit about it. It'll say Monster Leather, it'll say Twilight Rainforest 1, and a little explanation about actually where you can find it. I can ignore this. I didn't do it day 1. I'm not going to do it at all. I'm just going to do my AFK farming and then get my 150 a day AFK. So that's just a side quest that I don't have to do. If you want to do it for extra stuff to do, have at it. Now let's talk about... This is the 7-day functions. Shows you everything that you can do in the game, as well as explains it as you go through it. As we see, Flower Fairy, the Mount, Closet. Something else that they do here is they give you a higher tier outfit for your class early on. As soon as you unlock this feature, you have a B rank equipment automatically, whereas on Global you have to build up to it. Seals, this is your rank. What's actually kind of important about this is, as you see right here, I'm at Oath 1. As I promote and go higher, I'll be getting the promotion rewards at the top, as well as you see, finish the Rose Knight outfit. And then also what my camera is covering right here, the daily claimable right there in the corner. The higher rank you are, the more that's going to be, but it takes a long time for that to really go up. Right now I'm getting 7 traces a day. Once you max out, it is 10 traces a day. So it is less, but it's not a whole lot less. Go back. Path of Fire Sword. First 50 levels is guaranteed water echo. Build up as you go up. Every 5 floors is going to be a boss floor. Every 2 floors is going to be a mini boss. And it just keeps repeating. As far as rewards, it is the same every 100 levels as you go up. 10Xs, they do roll over for similar type banners. If we have a new fairy banner and I pull 27 and I don't get one, it'll roll over to the next one. I'd rather wait till I have enough to guarantee one as I go, especially on free-to-play. Already talked about Ancient Ruins. Equipment enhancement. You want to do every 10. So as you see right here, 56, 45, blah, blah, blah. You want to do every 10, but you want to do kind of in order, because if we go here to enhance, you will see on the right what stats we're getting: attack, CP, HP attack, CP. So for the best bang for your buck, you want to be doing your weapon. Nothing's going to stop you from that. Then your helmet, greaves and gloves at the same time, attack and defense. Then boots and belt at the same time. And last, your chest. Once you have them all at a plus 10, you will get a bonus stat right here as you go up. Go back to where we were at. Flower Fairy XP Bowl. You go through this, you beat up monsters, you get some flower fairy experience. The higher quality of your fairies stars collected, you get to skip some levels. You get to skip more depending on the star rank of your fairies. Guild boss, and guild war. I have individual guides on all of this. As I said, on this server, I have a guild called Kiger Crew. Tutor and apprentice. This got boosted about 2 patches ago. Now your apprentice only has to be 2 levels under you instead of 5 levels under. You both get great rewards. Even when they graduate, they are still treated as your apprentice, so you can still do daily stuff with them and still get tutor and apprentice rewards. Then we have Lotus, who's a free 6-star. I really wish that once you max her out, you were able to do another fairy. If we get one at least once a year would be nice. A new 6-star that we can go on to, that would be really awesome. Expel Incident, the moment you get this, you're not able to do the special things with it, but the idea here is you do the 6 stages and then you get your rewards. But if you have at least one other person in the team with you, you can you can do a treasure goblin afterwards that will give you some sapphires, which are very important, especially as free to play. Once you're a little bit higher level, then you'll be able to additional claim, so you can effectively do 3 at once. I like to do the 3rd one and the 4th one because those are combat ones that are very, very quick. Get them done. Do the 2 treasure ones, and then get enough sapphires for the day. 47, we can level up our skills. At the end of day 1, I have 1 skill that I passed the quest for. Once you get them to level 10, then you have to go use them 100 times, and then you're ready to upgrade them, which will level them up to 10 again. Now, once you start out, what I prefer doing is level 5 on both of the active skills on the class that you're trying to use, so you can get 1 level of the deepen skills on the outside. And then, as you see, I limit broke my 1 skill. Hopefully today I'll be able to limit break Shattering Arrow, and then the day after I will unlock the actual class and then get these 2 to level 5 for the bonuses. Exploit, these are bonuses that you can go and do. As you see right here, unlock the seals. Everything you do in here, you can get sapphires and such. You want to be sharing your album over here on the right, album, and then share in the bottom right hand corner, because you will get here it is. You will get these chests, and then you get free stuff for doing them. As you see, it's a bunch of sapphires and summoning seeds to upgrade your fairies. We're also going to be able to do the same thing with our homes once we unlock that. Now, I believe that's it for the most part. What you want to be doing as you go along the game, do your yellow quest. Keep doing the yellow. As you see, it's red out because I'm not at the current level. As blue quests show up, you take care of the blue quests, so you're ready to keep doing the yellows. And then the green quests are dailies. As you see, daily right here, and guild, but it's a guild daily quest. You want to do those as well. Keep it going. Something that we do have that isn't available on global yet is the Research Institute right here, as you can see. And I even have one with a really cool ability. I'm putting together a list of all the abilities, so once it comes to global, I can do a tier list of these so you know which ones that you should be looking for. That's it for day 1. The first 2 weeks are in order. They're guaranteed. On global, you only get the first 2 week events. Over here on SEA, you also get everything that's currently going on. As you see right now, we have this isn't a winter cherry banner, it's a pick your banner. You pick between the 3 fire banners and you make that your banner. That's pretty wild. I wish that on global we have things like not this specifically, but that active events are also active on top of the first 2 week events, because we have events like Christmas and stuff that come around. Those particular ones are everyone gets them, but the smaller ones, like the music one we just had, is only for older servers. But the first 2 weeks, there's a lot of gains, a lot of things going on, so expect to see a lot of updates for this account in the first 2 weeks. And then if it keeps getting hype, I will keep doing updates on it. Till next time, guys.